Tim Panasic with Gibbons Motor Toys. Today we're going to show you a brand new 2025 Coyote 165. The 165 is a new model. The 160 is what we've had in the lineup the last number of years. The primary difference is that it's got a higher horsepower rating, which we'll get to as we walk around the boat. To start with, like the 160, the 165 is available in 3 configurations. You can get it in a center console, which this one is. You can get it in a side console, or you can get it in a tiller handle. So looking at this particular boat, this has got the optional Coyote coat, which is all the exterior, the gunnels, and the interior of the boat. This is a very durable finish. It offers good traction to step and walk on the gunnels, and it's going to be very resistant to scrapes and scratches. So we're really happy with the Coyote coat finish on these. As we look through the boat, you can see even from where you're standing there, there's cup holders, we've got cleats. You can see cup holders both midship and as you work your way towards the stern here. As far as the size of the boat, we call it a 165. It actually measures 16 foot 10. It's a 72-inch beam with a 66-inch bottom. 1/8 sides of 50/52 aluminum, and the bottom is going to be 3/16 of 50/86. So that's just a harder grade aluminum that we use on the bottom of the hull, and of course 3/16 thicker. This has got the optional 3/8 UHMW, which is 4 feet wide by 12.5 feet long. So we can just show you the hole underneath of the hull there, both in the stern and you can see it all the way up to the bow there, how much. So basically any area that's going to contact the bottom is covered with the UHMW. Besides the gunnel mounted cup holders, there's also 2 Scotty rod holders that come standard with the 165 Otter. The Bimini top that you see here is an option, and that's a great Bimini top that basically covers the center part of the boat, and it quickly deploys to lay down flat in the back so that it's out of the way. So looking at the way the UHMW comes into the bow of the boat, you can see how it nicely protects the keel all the way up, and you can see where it covers the width. You can see the reverse chine hulls, sides on the hull. Like every Coyote jet boat, it's a 10-degree dead rise. And again, I encourage any customer looking for a jet boat not to get too carried away with the degree of dead rise. Every manufacturer has their story and why they have various dead rises per model. I'm here to speak for Coyote only during this video. Coyote has chosen to go with a 10-degree bottom on all their hulls. And it's a matter of making it work. That's a combination of the style of the hull. It's a matter of how the reverse chines are implemented, the UHMW, the intake for the jet pump. It's a combination of all those things. And what Coyote has found through their R&D testing is that the 10-degree is the angle that they found that gives the least compromise. And what I mean by that is that the ability to stay on step at slow speeds, the ability to get up on step quickly, the ability to steer the boat, to be able to hold in the corners, to be able to make tighter turns and better maneuverability. That's what Coyote is focused on, and they've simply learned how to make a 10-degree bottom work so that we can run the shallowest water possible with the best handling boat possible as well. So Coyote uses the intake that you're seeing on all of our outboard jet hulls. So all the Otter hulls, slashes, etc. have this intake. The advantage of this intake, as you can see, is that it's basically in the center of the boat. And you can see the additional optional protection bars that are there. So that's just really eliminates any debris, log sticks or whatever. It's going to help keep anything large from coming into the water feed to the jet pump. So that's the real key to why these outboard jets handle so well. They're so maneuverable. They can get into almost any kind of water anywhere. And this is the reason for it, is that the intake of the outboard, which we'll show you here in a second, is well protected. So as you look at the jet intake here, you can see that there's nothing that's going to contact the ground. So if you were to go over a log with this, you're not going to touch your outboard motor. The hull is going to go up and over. So looking at the transom of the 165 Otter, there are some changes from the 160. There's the additional flotation boxes in the back, and it's got a higher transom. You're probably noticing that we've got a Jet 65 on here. So that's the big change from the 160 to the 165. The 160 had a horsepower rating of 40 horsepower, jet horsepower that is, which is a 60 horsepower power head. This 65 Jet is a 90 horsepower power head. So there is a significant increase in power here. And what that's going to do is not only give you more top end speed, I always claim that you should check our website to see all the performance data, because we've got that included with all our models on the website, as well as the specs I'm giving you on the hull. I can make mistakes there, so please check the website to just double check any figures that I've mentioned here. But just to give you a rough idea, the 65 horsepower Jet's going to give you approximately close to 5 miles an hour more top end speed. And that being said, I don't want to say that these are rockets by any means. Top speed on this boat's going to be close to 27 miles an hour. But what's important is that the 65 Jet cruises really nice from 45 to 5,000 RPMs, giving you low 20s to mid 20 mile an hour cruise with very good fuel economy. And I think the bigger part of all this is, with the extra power, is not only the extra performance with speed, but the ability to carry more weight. Hopping inside the boat, you can see the transom here. So you've got your driver's seat with the center console here, nicely set up, lots of space all around you. You've got room back here for others to sit if they choose, as well as all the way around the gunnels. You can see access to your battery. Bilge pump is through that hole. You got a battery on off switch there. So basically everything's pretty darn easy to get at here. Also, I should mention the 165 has a built-in 80-liter fuel tank as well. So there's your gas fill right there. Here you can see the console. This has got the optional windshield, which is also a new option for this year. So you can see the way that you got lots of room on the dash for added accessories, etc. As we move around to the bow of the boat, you can see you just got lots of open floor space here, lots of storage in the gunnel trays on both sides. We've also got a really nice storage compartment up here. So that makes use of all this space, and top of you can use this as a front casting platform or just easy access in and out of the boat on the beach. And then we've also got in this boat an optional 32-inch bench seat. So this is a great place for your passenger or passengers to sit. There's really room for 2 people here. Plus this is a full-size storage box as well. So in closing, I would say that this 165 Otter is going to be for the person that's looking to get out on any type of river. Looking to do it on a relatively economical budget. Obviously, this 165 is going to be a lot less money than the larger jet boats out there. It's something that you can load your family in, you can go out, you can enjoy the rivers. It's going to take you into shallow waters, like we talked about earlier. It's going to take you a fairly good distance with the fuel range that it has, and basically take care of that type of market. As far as, I wouldn't encourage the person that's spending most of the time out on lakes with rougher water and such, because any outboard jet like this, out on a lake with rougher water is just not going to be your best ride. But when it comes to rivers, pretty tough to beat. That being said, hopefully this video has helped you understand the 165 Coyote Otter, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel to see more videos like this.